Hey guys, I'm the Sky Spire and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pikmin 2. Last time, we crash landed back on the planet of the Pikmin just to repay our debt. Look what lanes we go to do such invaluable things. Okay, no. In all reality, we have our 10,000 Poco debt. We recovered a little bit of it yesterday, but we're going to work on doing it more. Let's head back to the Valley of Repose. So, we also met up with our good old friends, the Pikmin, which is very nice. Our good old carrot buddies. Always gotta love that. And we got more of a cast this time as well. We got our ship. We got our very derpy partner, Louie. It's gonna be a good old time. Just it's gonna be a good old time. Just gonna tell you guys that. Gosh, I'm having to clear my throat a lot. Good morning, workers. Ready for another day of toiling for the profit of your company. God, you make it sound so boring. The Pikmin seem to still be asleep inside their onion. What lazy creatures! No wonder they lack survival skills. Stand beneath the onion and press A to call them out. So, we got this onion right here, which looks absolutely like an onion, of course. Like, what do you think of when you think of an onion? I don't know. This thing? Spider. Alright, so anyway, we got 20 Pikmin in the onion. We don't have any, so let's bring all 20 of them out right now. Beautiful. Let's whistle all these guys. Okay, we're good. So anyway, we got some pellet poses here, so we're going to want to do this. And let's start out harvesting. Now, as you may notice, there is one new thing to the layout. Hold on. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to have Olimar stand over here. And, alright, so we're gonna, whoops, my bad. So, I'm gonna have Olimar, So, Olimar over here is going to be plucking the Pikmin that sprout. And I'm going to have Louie going around. And here we have a 2-5 pellet posies. Interesting. So, these will, I think you can guess, they're going to, whoa, buddy. Okay, so these guys are going to sprout some more, so that's going to be awesome. Oh, wow, nice miss. God. Let's do this. Alright. And, alright, that's good. Wow, I cannot get these for the life of me. Alright, now, if we are going to come back there, hold on, alright. So those guys are going to be carrying it back. So as you can see, we're already getting much more Pikmin. I believe there should be some pellet poses here as well. I know we only have 5, but, well, there's only 1 here anyway. Oh, okay, well, that's a little bit more than 1. So let's do that, alright. Let's do this. Let's do that. Hold on. Alright, so that's all we can do for now. Whoa, okay, they just carried these 5 pellets back. So, I think that's a good time. So let's switch back to Olimar over here and let's have him collect the rest of these Pikmin. Oh my god, look at all these Pikmin coming out. Look at all this. It's a rain. It's raining. It's a Pikmin party. Guys, it's the Pikmin! Pikmin night, da 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 da. You know that's the customer man when we got Pikmin. And it's a Pikmin night. I don't know. I believe those Pikmin with the 1 pellet should be coming back down as well. Yes, okay. And Louie down here is lonely. Okay, so fine. So we'll come back here. Actually, okay, hold on. Olimar, let's whoa. Okay, this guy could use an extra. All right. And as for that, I believe that's all the Pikmin that we can harvest right now. I think more pellet posies will sprout throughout the day. Anyway, so I was originally talking about you might notice something new to the layout, being this sun timer on the top. This is basically how much time is left until the day ends. Whereas in the first day, the ship was like, oh no, we have to escape from the creatures before time runs out. Today, that's legitimately the case. You need to finish all your duties before that sun reaches the right side of the screen, rather, this part of the screen. Because basically, let's just say that is when sunset will come, that is when all the bubbles will come out, and let's just say any Pikmin left on the planet will die. Yay! Alright, so you do not want that to happen, so we're gonna try to prevent that from happening. We got this 5 pellet over here, let's do this, alright. How many can we get? Okay, so anyway, I think after this, even if more pellet posies do sprout throughout the day, I think we're going to stick with this right now. We have 42, which is going to become so much more. We have a 5 pellet right here. We're going to bring into the red onion. Let's see how many that sprouts. Is that 8? It looked like 8 to me. That's quite a bit. Anyway, so with that, I think we do have quite a bit of Pikmin now. And now... Okay, so we have our gigantic squad here. We got these guys as well. 47 Pikmin. Now, to bust this bag, we need 35 Pikmin. I think we've got our squad ready to roll. So let's bust this bag down. Really? I wanted to... Okay, there's some Pikmin on the fence. Alright. That is that. Alright, so let's enter this area and we have our next Bulborb. Now remember, enemies can now kill you. So try to be careful with that. Especially when you come across something like this big Bulborb. Let's now you can make all of your Pikmin rush it like that, which I think is what I'm gonna have it do for this first time, because it's our first big Bulborb. We'll be more strategic with our fighting later. For now, let's just have everybody rush it. Alright, come on, come on. Don't shake them off, don't shake them off. Whoa! Okay, we had quite a few deaths there, honestly. What was that, 5 or something? I don't know. Anyway, but we can carry this big Bulborb back, and alright. So all these Bulborbs will, oh god, 35. No, not quite yet. What we can do, however, is we see this gate. I'm going to have the 21 Pikmin that I have right now try to break open this gate. There is no limit to how many Pikmin can break down a gate. It is just the more Pikmin you have working on one, the faster it will take to break down. 21 isn't ideal, but it is something. Can we whistle one of these guys? Okay, no. Let's see here. Okay, so you guys are going to carry this back. That is awesome. Yeah, okay, yeah. So that Bulborb took out, I think, 5 of our Pikmin or so, but yeah. So we can have 1 here and 4 here, so that's gonna be good. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it's not the exact numerics that matter. It's basically just get back as many as possible. So anyway, I mean, I can be working this day a little smarter, but I mean, hey, do I look smart? Do I look like the kind of guy who knows what I'm doing? Not today, I'm not. All right, so let's just do this today. I mean, there's not really for these first couple of days there isn't too much strategy. I'm going to openly admit. It really is. I mean, make sure you don't just dilly-dally around, because you do want to make sure you get all your tasks done before the time runs out. But either way, you want to make sure you still, you know, there is a whole thing where you do have to watch the time occasionally, because like when you look at the time, it looks like it's proceeding incredibly slowly. Yet when you realize, when next time you look at it, it's probably going to be like halfway there. It's like, oh god, like right now, it's like almost halfway there. So you want to make sure that you just get through your day quickly. I don't remember the exact amount of time a day lasts. I don't think, was it like 5 minutes, 8 minutes? I don't remember. Which in reality, that's pretty freaking sad. 5 minutes, 8 minutes in a day. I don't know. Guys, come back. All right, thank you. Oh wow, these guys actually are almost done breaking down this gate. Awesome. So let's just have all of our guys work on it now. Let's do this and rush it, and it is down. Look at all these leaves just bashing it, man. How could Pikmin destroy such a massive wall when mass, their might is ferocious? Louis, did Olimar instruct you on proper Pikmin commanding protocol? I could make like a really bad, pervy joke there, but I'm not going to. Apparently not. Olimar, you're failing in your duty as a superior. Allow me to explain. Yeah, we know how to throw Pikmin. I think by this point we kind of know. But yeah, he's going to just summarize for us all the controls up to this point. Now, 59 Pikmin, let's have as many as we possibly can carry this piece of treasure back to the not SS Dolphin. I don't know what this one. What exactly is this ship called? I don't quite remember. All right, so I think now that is pretty much the most we can do. Let's do this, and we can have 2 Pikmin carry this. All right. I'm making this sound a lot more about the numbers than it really is, which is a little sad, but yeah. What do we have over here? I just want to see if pellet posies actually do sprout here later on in the day. They might. Okay, no. Okay, no, they don't. Or if they did, then not yet. Anyway, so halfway mark has passed, but we're not going to have to worry about time soon, and you'll see why. Soon time won't be a concern of ours. Okay, so they're carrying this scrap can back. Gotta sprout even more Pikmin. Pikmin night. Alright, so got that. Awesome. And these guys are going to be carrying this piece of treasure back to the ship. Good thing is, now that the onion isn't on the other side of the map as the ship, pretty much all resources are going to be coming back to this one area, your base right here, which is going to be pretty nice. Anyway, so, don't worry about the time now. It is not going to be a worry very soon. But anyway, why on earth did I do that? Come on, guys, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Come on. Alright, so we got this scrapped bottle right here. What do we got? Look at this face right here. Oh! Utter scrap. These names, man. I really like these names. And I believe, spoiler alert, I believe later on in this game, you will find a straight up diamond, and it's worth only 100 Pokos. Keep in mind, the first treasure we turned in was a bottle cap, and that was worth 100 Pokos. Where's your... What has happened to this country? Okay, no, I'm kidding. In reality, here we have this interesting little booger. Booger. Interesting. Warm air is welling up from the hole in the ground before you. What could lie in the ground? What is wrong? You both show expressions of unease. Do not fear. The leader's group of Pikmin will join you. I shall dispatch my research pod too. Approach the hole and press A to jump in. So we have a hole right here, and we cannot move forward because, let's say, Pikmin do not like water. Water is their worst weakness, and you really want to whistle these guys back if they get into water. Water is the worst thing in the freaking world. Nobody likes water. So, we have this hole. Everything's getting darker when we get here. Let's go into Olimar. Alright, see this? What do we have here? We have the Emergence Cave. 0 treasures in here. We have 65 Pikmin entering. Let us enter. So, how this game works is it introduces this mechanic, dungeons. Here we have our first dungeon, the Emergence Cave. This is such an amazing thing. This is the main thing of Pikmin 2. This is the main, kind of like the Zelda series dungeons where you're always looking forward to them, and this is the main story parts where you're going to be putting your skills to the test. That is the same with the Pikmin 2 dungeons. Intriguing. My heat sensors indicate that this hole's interior is warmer than on the surface. That is what she said. Now, as a suggested danger lies ahead, but the promise of treasure is tantalizing. If you wish to check on the ground terrain, press plus to communicate with me. I'm not a ship. I'm an all-purpose support pod. And that is why number one character in video games. Alright, so anyway, we have our first dungeon, the Emergence Cave. There's virtually no danger here. I mean, there is danger. You can lose Pikmin, of course, but not to the point of having to legitimately worry about losing Pikmin. Let's just say that much. We have these enemies over here. I believe they're called, I don't want to say dwarf ball borbs because I don't think that's what they're called, but we can do that. And we have well, first of all, we have this gigantic orange. And it's stuff like this which will really make you realize that, well, for Citrus Lump, I remember that one. I think it's actually called Citrus Lumps in Pikmin 3 as well. But anyway, it's stuff like that which really makes you realize what if the whole thing of Olimar being the size of an SD card is true. Or not an SD card, but a GameCube memory card. Is there really that much of a difference? We have a 7-Up bottle right here. Bottle can. Now, as for carrying enemies back to the ship, we know that enemies can be brought back to the onion for harvesting as Pikmin. What happens if we bring them back to the ship? Let's just say it's not the most pleasing thing in the world. What are you doing to me? How can you possibly consider this beast a treasure? Beasts are incompatible with thy circuitry. I suppose I will store your finds in my hold. But I do not think beasts will be worth much. Yeah, let's just say bringing beasts back to your ship pod isn't the most worthwhile thing. They will give you 2, 3, 4, 5 Pokos, but they're not exactly worth, you know, the entire ordeal of bringing them back from one side of the world to the other. However, the 7-Up bottle can, on the other hand, or bottle cap, we've already seen the sheer power of bottle caps. Look at this, 7-Up. How many up? 7-Up. Quenching Emblem. Quenching Emblem. God, these freaking names. There's some later on which just are borderline funny as heck. But anyway, here we have the same thing as before. Okay, no. This hole appears to be quite deep. My sensors indicate more treacherous terrain ahead. Louis, you do recall that you can adjust the camera. Oh my god. Why do camera controls come into play right now? Anyway, so, not only do dungeons have these big floors, they have multiple floors. What we just explored was sub-level 1. Emergence Cave, sub-level 2. Thankfully, Emergence Cave really only has 2 sub-levels. As you can see, this is the final floor. So, yeah, this is the shortest cave by far, only having 2 floors. So, do not eat him. Okay, thank you. As you can see, I need to freshen up on my Pikmin skills right now. But anyway, because yes, there is such a thing as Pikmin skills when you know exactly how to fight, how to throw, when to throw, should you barge or should you dash. Well, let's have these guys in an orderly file, single file line, everybody. All right, now carrying these guys back, we have this big globe over here, which is the real life world. I think you can tell that. It's inconceivable that such an immense object has been buried here for so long. The design of the outer shell resembles the surface of the planet as seen from space. Perhaps this could be used for something other than salvage. But how will we ever lift it? I fear that even 100 red Pikmin will be unable to lift it. If that seems like a crazy number, let's just say there can only be 100 Pikmin on the field at once. But even 100 red Pikmin isn't enough to carry it. No, conveniently it's 101. So all of your red Pikmin are not enough to carry this massive, massive globe. Which is, yeah, it's sad, but worry not. Also, when it comes to time, as you can see, that sun is not on the top screen. Time effectively stops in dungeons, which is nice because, I mean, let's just say having to worry about like time in these places is going to be really stressful. Like, oh god, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? But fear not, you can just explore this place to your quote-unquote leisure if you can survive all the enemies, which for the Emergence Cave, which is by far the easiest cave, it is like in a completely different league. Can I please do that? When compared to the Emergence Cave, like I mean, you really don't need to worry about time, which is great, because you really do want to kind of explore these places to your quote-unquote leisure. Anyway, so we're gonna do this, and as we come over here, we have flowers. Astounding! A flower blooms in a cave deep beneath the snowy landscape. Clearly, it is warmer down here than above. Look, the Pikmin are restless. They look as if they yearn to be tossed into the flower. That is the most random yearning I've ever heard of. Yet, it is one that will, let's just say, it will conjure the Overlord. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you the greatest thing you will ever see. I cannot express my love for this creature enough. Let's toss the Pikmin into this thing and bloop. Alright, so we toss that red Pikmin in there, and out comes a not red Pikmin with a red glow, with a purple glow. Let's pluck it out. Oh my god. It's beautiful. Oh, it's so cute. Amazing! A purple Pikmin! It has hair, and is quite stocky. It seems very heavy and strong. This kind of Pikmin was not mentioned in your report, Olimar. It must be an entirely new type. Transforming Pikmin by tossing them into flowers. Intriguing. Perhaps there are others. Purple Pikmin. So we can toss up to 5 Pikmin in a violet candy pop bud, which is what these things are called. I don't know if we've... Okay, no, we can toss one more in there. Let's do that. Come on, toss him in there. Did we get it? Yes, we did. Alright. So, let's do this, and let's make 10 purple Pikmin. Did we do it? Did we do it? Alright, so, with that, oh my gosh. With that, we have created purple Pikmin, which are the most amazing things you will ever see. Purple Pikmin are very stocky, very heavy. If you hold down A with your squad, you can just press B to switch between Pikmin types. As you can see, we're holding red Pikmin right now, and we'll throw them. But if you press B, then you'll switch to purple Pikmin. Purple Pikmin are incredibly heavy, do twice as much damage in battle, I believe. No, it's more than that, I believe. I don't know. They're amazing. That's all that matters. And, okay, let's not have this purple Pikmin just... Come on. Get over here. Thank you. And not only that, but their purpose right now, which, oh boy, their purpose right now. Let's bring them over here, and back to this globe. Okay, also purple Pikmin are slow, which is, it's an unfortunate consequence of them being stocky, and I don't know, the best. Yeah, they weren't found in the original Pikmin game because we could not go underground, but yeah. Now, we're going to bring these purple Pikmin here, and while normal Pikmin can, you know, they're 1 out of 101, purple Pikmin are worth 10. So we have 10 purple Pikmin right now, so let's just have all of our purple Pikmin just lift this thing. 1 red Pikmin, I believe, and that is that. Look at that. We can now lift this globe, but let's just have all of our Pikmin work on it, and 154, 155. Look at that. I mean, it's still going to be quite a chore, but look at that. The purple Pikmin can lift 10 times the weight of normal Pikmin. They are stocky, they are heavy, they are amazing. I love purple Pikmin. God. And they are so out there as well. I love these guys. And you're going to see my love for them throughout this Let's Play. I'm not being sarcastic. I love these guys. I mean, I don't know if I'm exaggerating. You kind of get my point. They're the best. Alright, so anyway, we're going to bring this globe back to the ship. It won't exactly count as treasure in terms of Pokos. However, if we do bring it back... Oh, okay, well, we'll count as Pokos, of course. But we have the Spherical Atlas, and... there is a device resembling a microchip embedded inside the sphere, retrieving data. Error, I could only decode a portion of the data, but I did retrieve new geographical charts. I will input this data into my planetary database and name it the Sphere Chart. Alright, so now what we can do is, you should be able to explore the decoded territory tomorrow. Yes, that does mean that we can explore an entirely new area. Where the heck did all our Pikmin go? What the heck? Why'd they all go down there? Alright, either way though, that is that. Look at that. And we can also press plus and we have our map and all that. But anyway. Oh my gosh. So that is pretty much everything there is to do in the Emergence Cave. We got ourselves the key to a completely new geographical area of the planet of the Pikmin. The planet of the Pikmin, and at the very end of the Emergence Cave, we have, okay, what the heck? They just said we lost 9 Pikmin. Excuse me? Hold on. Why have we lost 9 Pikmin? Okay, because these purple Pikmin are so slow and they got out of our radius and they can't see us and they became lonely. Purple Pikmin, I hate you guys. Okay, no, I'm kidding. they're so funny, just the idea of them. Did you see that introduction sequence where they were like acting like sumo wrestlers with those sticks that they call legs? Boom! Here we have a geyser. Outstanding. Water is shooting out of this geyser with incredible force. Like, when I realized that in on the other side of the world they call it geysers, not geysers, oh my gosh, that is one pronunciation. Anyway, sensors indicate that it has enough power to launch you into the air. Approach it and press A to try. Oh, that's convenient. So this is going to be our way out of the Emergence Cave. Escape to the surface with your Pikmin? Yes. Away! Alright. And we have our salvaged treasures. We have 22 Pokos from enemies, but much more from all of the other treasures. We have cave complete, meaning we have gotten every single treasure in the Emergence Cave. We've completed it 100%. Not too hard of a task, but we've done it. Alright, so with that, now one thing I would like to say real quick, on this treasure salvage screen, an interesting thing is, here you get to see all this confetti, and we got perfect, and we see all our treasure. However, if you wait for 5 minutes, and no, this does not take effect in the version of the game I have, which is the Wii new Play Control version of the game, but in the original GameCube version of this game, if you wait for 5 minutes on the screen, you will actually hear Tataka's song, which is really cool. Tataka's song, if you guys don't know, is a piece of music that Mr. Tataka hides in his in the video games in a lot of video games that he works on in very, very secret ways, which is really nice. So if this game in Pikmin 2 in the original GameCube version, if you wait on the treasure salvage screen long enough, you will hear Tataka's song, which is really nice. Anyway, here we are back on the surface, and you have successfully returned to the planet's surface. Excellent decision-making, gentlemen. Louis, gentlemen, no. We must celebrate your first successful spelunking expedition. You've gathered a large amount of data that needs in-depth analysis. I cannot imagine a robot using this vocabulary. I shall send a report back to the President tonight detailing your progress. Spelunking expedition? No. Anyway, so, Olimar and Louis, since you'll explore a new area tomorrow, today's work is done. What? You still want to work? Unacceptable. You may not realize it, but you are exhausted. You should take a much-needed rest, as you have all the time you need to collect treasure. Haste makes waste, so take it slow and steady. That's what Mommy told me. So, again, the ship is going to forcibly end our day, but that is not going to be the case in any future day to come. Now, while the red Pikmin are going to go in the onion, the purple Pikmin don't have an onion of theirs, so they're going to take residence in our ship, it seems. Which is, yeah, it's weird. You can see like these two exhaust pipes on the sides. The purple Pikmin just go through them, which is pretty funny. Anyway, that one Bobo from before, man, that one Bobo from yesterday, he really needs food, man. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so today's report, we have a much more successful report than yesterday. We've gotten much more money from the Emergence Cave. We have lost a couple of Pikmin, but we have done much more gaining. We have had a quite successful day. Baby steps first, Olimar. Plan well and don't worry about me. Our debt is with Happy Hokate savings alone, after all. Besides, there's nothing left to repossess, so ha! I really need to work on the president's voice. Gosh, before it becomes more prominent, we really need to work on not giving it that much of a voice crack. But anyway, for getting the Spherical Atlas, we can now explore the Awakening Wood. As you can probably tell, we have this winter-like area right here and this spring-like area over here. Yeah, it's gonna be like that. We can see the fall back there, and there's only one thing left there. But yeah, so we have accomplished in the Valley of Repose. We have completed the Emergence Cave. We've gotten 2 treasures above ground, the Duracell battery and the utter scrap. So anyway, I think that is a good time to end this off. So I do not plan on ending each episode after completing a day. Not in the future with the introduction of caves. When we get into longer caves, oh boy, it's gonna be interesting. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Next time, we're gonna head over to the Awakening Wood, this new area, and see what we have to explore. Anyway, guys, so make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more on Pikmin and all other things Nintendo. I'm the Sky Spire, and until then.